is a National Women's Health Month and also Maternal Mental Health Month. And we want to end our show by spotlighting a new documentary that raises awareness about Black infant mortality rates.
The Ebony Canal shares personal stories and narrations, including from former Vice President Kamala Harris and author Larissa Lane.
By the time I got down there and they let me see him, they were working on him. And they started pumping his chest.
Now, it hopes to start deeper conversations about health care disparities affecting Black mothers.
Morgan State University is set to host a free screening of the documentary tomorrow. But joining us now to talk about how you can attend and everything about this powerful documentary and its goals is six-time Emmy-winning director and father Ime Cueva. Thank you so much for being with us.
How you doing?
Welcome.
Yes.
I'm glad to be here in D.C.
We're glad to have you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So your film, let's get right into it because you know there's never
Let's
enough
dig in.
time. All right. So the film documents basically infant mortality in the Black community and maternal health disparities.
Yes.
What is that thing when you were making this that even you had to say, these statistics, these stories are unbelievable? Can you share some of that with
Yes,
us?
absolutely. Well, as a father, as a son, as a husband, I thought it was my duty that if I see something, to do something about it. And what started out as something that was transactional turned into something transformative. So when I found out during my research that Black and brown women are 3 times likely to die during childbirth than their white counterparts, Black babies are 2.5 times that of their white counterparts to die before their first birthday, I said, as an artist, let me marry cultural with clinical so that I don't throw numbers at you and infographics, but let me tap into the emotion. And we were able to do that with the transparent stories of Alana Isola Daly, Mariah Peoples, Larissa Lane, and Rachel Strader.
In addition to that, as if the stories aren't powerful enough, you went and got some superstar power to help tell that story. Viola Davis and Vice President Kamala Harris joined you on this project.
Absolutely. Vice President Kamala Harris, she spoke, about how, critical this crisis was. But we implored Viola Davis, EGOT winner Viola Davis, to really provide that voice that's needed to be able to carry this story on. So the fact that, this has had tremendous success, we started at Sundance and we're on our way to Cannes Film Festival. So we're really, really excited on how much America and the world, if that, to be able to wrap around this story.
Some of it, to be quite honest, speaking as a Black woman, seems that, larger society doesn't necessarily care.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's sort of like that invisible factor.
Sure.
So what do you hope this film really does? And how has the success been? You've won awards all over the place. You said you're going to Cannes, but how has it really been for these audiences going to understand what you're talking about here?
Yeah, so we understand that we're winning a lot of awards, but it's about the awareness, right? And the awards, it helps out for us to get to the next level. So the fact that we won, the NAACP Image Award for Best Short Documentary, the first of its kind in 57 years, underscores that people are listening to the subject matter. So when we team up with individuals like Kimberly Seals Ellis of Earth App, Charles Johnson's of For Care for Moms, Elaine Welderoth from Birth Fund, it underscores that it took all of us to get into this mess. It's going to take all of us to get out of it.
All right, before we run out of time, we got 30 seconds left. If people want to come tomorrow, can they come tomorrow? Can they get tickets?
Yes,
what do
they
need
can
to do?
come. Yes, Morgan State University. We're going to premiere right in Baltimore, so we're really excited about that. They can go to the website,
There it is,
Ebony
right there.
Canal.
Yep.
They can also go to our Instagram, the Ebony Canal.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
taking
Thank you so
some
much.
time.
Appreciate it.
All
Yeah.
right. World-class director in our midst.
I know, superstar, right?
All right.